Alright everybody, I'm actually really excited and doing another video because Christmas is coming. I'm trying to get all the parts out for the car series just because I've been busy and it's Christmas that's coming up, so it's designing all the Christmas light controllers. So last year's board, buddy of mine was working on just learning how to solder with these. But these were last year's board. Super ugly design. Like, I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know how much solder smoke I've been inhaling, but super ugly design. So I'm gonna scratch it for this year. So I'll just pull them all out. Pull one out. I had to order 20 for this year because I'm doing 14 Christmas light controllers, so I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. But these are the new boards. Everything's in a much neater row. I've got one pretty much already built. Just a little work needs to be done with it. One second. I'll show you that over here. So there's, put it in an angle so that light you can't really see the point. Here is the new board. Instead of, if you notice, this is all different. Instead of screw down terminals, these are all spade terminals. All the relays are the same, transistors, diodes, with the LEDs to tell you which channel is on, the resistors for each, for the one resistor for the transistor and one resistor for the LED. If it wants to focus, I guess. No. I'm just gonna set it down. And then I still have the exact same distance between all of these guys. Can't really see them. So I'm doing this through an iPad. So this is the power connector as always, and this is your data connector. I only use half of it. So everything there is the same, but it's completely redesigned. If I flip it over, much neater looking. Like, I think that looks amazing. Way better than what this pile of garbage looks like. But that's that board. Then the next boards would be, I have a lot of circuit boards laying around here. I just can't figure out what. I spread them all out. I have the other ones are still somewhere else. Sorry, I'm readjusting my chair. These are the new add-on boards. Just do that right there. These are the new add-on boards. This was actually designed for the NRF24L01 Plus as the wireless transceiver module, but I'm not using those because I still can't get the code to work. It's just a finicky thing to work with. Arduino Nano sits there. So that actually is the brains of the operation. Basically a sub-brain, because I'll show you how they're all going to be communicating here in a second when I show you the last board. But you have a 12 to 5 volt regulator here because you have what would be 120 volts AC coming in and stepping out all the way down 12 volts and then down to 5 volts through that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be running power rate in. All my controllers are going to be linked with a Ethernet cable, so an 8 conductor Cat5e UV resistant cable. The reason why I'm doing that is because it's just way easier. The Ethernet connectors are really simple to crimp. You strip them, crimp them, cut off the excess. If your crimpers don't cut them off for you, but most of them do. So that makes it a lot easier. So all I have to do is bring in 12 volts. I'll probably just put 12 volts into there because I'm running two wires of 12 volts. And then just running ground, which is, there's several ground sources, ground spots you have all the way through. You can follow the trace all the way, if I can find where my hand is, from here all the way up there and go into the ground there. And then ground is then piggybacked back over to the actual Arduino. And the Arduino is connected to the pin header, which goes into there. If I flip it over. So this would be sitting like that over the top. So that's all those. This was the brand new board, extremely new. I literally designed it at the last minute, just needed to get it done. And so it's a fairly big board. It's big as my hand, pretty much. Like, as a comparison, that's how big that board is. 22 total RJ45 connectors. I'm only using 20 because I only need 18, but I decided to have a couple extra just in case. There is LEDs per one, so basically 12 volt comes down, and then basically I jumper it back through a wire, and then that will actually let me know if I've got a good connection on the other side. Then you have your TX and RX coming in, and you'll see where that's coming from. 5 volts ground and negative 5 volts coming in right here. so I can see if, because I'm trying to test doing a booster circuit here to actually boost the voltage. Basically just do an external 5 volts in, just make a little bit more current than what the actual thing I'm using to send the data. TX light there, so you can see that it's serial. So that'll basically be telling me, be telling me that I'm getting a serial signal, and I'll be blinking to what the serial signal is. Positive and negative, or positive 12 volts and ground right here coming in. All my grounds are linked together, of course. As you can see, there's the main TX line all the way around. I may have forgotten to link my ground. Or no, I didn't. I did. It's right there. There's that one main ground all the way around, but I think I forgot to actually link my ground, so I can just do that with the wire. Oh well, look the best, but I forgot. I was doing it all in a rush. All the ground lines come out around there on the back for the 12 volts, and then on the top is all of, you can't see it because it's behind the actual RJ45 connector, but if you look over here, you can see the ground is on the top. So that's the brand new boards, and they're all plug in with RJ45 connectors into there. So, now to the next thing. One, I got a table in my room, and I'm trying to hide something. So, there's a table in my room so I can work on everything. Pan over, try to do it nice and slow. I have one completed board. Just jump up. I'm going to try to keep you in one spot because I'll show you why in a minute. Here is the almost completed board. I ran out of relays from stuff I had laying around. So, there it is. All the LEDs in, just missing one relay, and that's what it looks like with all the spade terminals. Ordered 300 of them from Mouser. So it's those fully complete. Super excited. These are actually, set them all flat. That's all the boards. That's a big old stack of those boards. And then I have a couple extra of these. I've got another one over there. Pulled out. Or no, they're all 4 there. I ordered 5 of those. And then there they are. I ordered 10 of the add-on boards. I've got a bunch already built up there. So, now what I was getting ready to hide to you. The wall of project boxes. These guys are expensive. I did not want to go with these, but I needed to be very water resistant. I want to basically be waterproof. I want to be able to go underwater. I want to be able to handle the cold, not have to worry about the snow melt getting in there or anything. So these are about like $28 or $29 each. As you can see, they're Kralo, or I don't know. I'm not even gonna try it. Boxes. I don't remember what the dimensions on them are. You see that there's text inside there, but yeah. But they're just very nice boxes. Very big lids, super thick plastic. Like this is heavy, with an O-ring seal all the way around it, and then tabs that you swing in to seal the box down. So there's 14 here because I'm building 14 controllers. Yeah, that many. The reason being is I need to. I have 12 light arches I'm building. I'm just gonna grab all these and set these on the table. I'm building 12 light arches, so that will take up 12 of them. The last 2 are going to be there's going to be 6 trees out in the yard, a deer, and a star above the front of house lights I had before, which is like kind of a small mega tree. And then the other box will be for 6 channels. So far, like we have another 2 that we're going to use for, but that is going to be full focus over here. Thank you. That will be for 4 trees on the roof, 2 trees that we just put in pots in front of the garage because my mom wanted to do that. I'm like, okay. And then we also have, I think we're going to do like presents on the roof, maybe 2 of them in front of the trees. Maybe do that, but I ordered 1,000 feet of the Cat 5 cable, so that's all going to be coming in, but I'm getting super excited for all this, and I've got my drill and everything, because I got to drill How many holes do I need to drill per box? 11, and times that by 15. That's a lot of holes. I don't really want to do the math on top of my head right now. 44 plus 110, so yeah, that, you know what number that is. 154 amount of holes. So yeah, 154 holes I gotta drill, and then the project boxes will sit inside here. The circuit boards, sorry, not project boxes. These are the project boxes. Circuit boards will sit inside of here, just hanging around wherever. And the nice thing about these is if I'm doing if I need 16 or 32 or 64, however many big of channels I need. You'll see why I say 64 here in a second, or hear me say it. That will be the actual, I just lost my train of thought. The actual size of this box will make that easy for me to be able to stack up as many boards as I want here, because you see, one board takes up that much room. I have that much room. I can stack these on top of each other. I'll just have some spacers in between them. Maybe have them made with holes like in these two corners, and then one up there somewhere. But the reason why I say 64 channels, 64 channels, so divide that by 8, which would be 8 boards in here, because I want to build 3 mega trees in my front yard with 64 channels each, and make them American themed by doing a red, white, and blue. So 3 of these mega trees at 64 channels each. So that's going to be exciting. Of course, that's way off in the future, several years. These seat on there, nice. And then I'm just gonna, and they're not light. These are actually used for contracting work. Like she uses them. My mom uses them all the time. They're J boxes for outside, just very watertight. So that's what I'm doing for this year. That's what I've been working with. The setup is just everything over there, and then just have a bunch of stuff ready to go. And these are the ones for last year's controllers, because I used a different pin type. But the new ones, I'm going to be using these style of pins just to make my life easier. So I still need to go get the other 4 controllers and bring them in here so I can do the final work of them. So thank you all for watching. I know this has been just a random ramble video, but it kind of just gives you a backup gives you information of what I'm doing. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.